That is funny. That is great.
So, hi guys.
Hi guys. There's a video. It's possibly going to be deleted. You're never going to see the end of it. Maybe it stays there. Maybe it doesn't.
But most likely we're going to get rid of it.
Most likely.
But that intro was just too perfect not to play.
It was too perfect.
It's just amazing. One more time, just for everybody. You ready?
Who goes there?
It's just so perfect.
So
That nightmare again.
well, we
just watched some guy die in the last episode, but then
and
like
ripped apart.
we just had to walk up some stairs, open a door, and then like we got drugged out, fell over, and here we are now.
Yeah,
like,
so it didn't take us long.
it didn't take us long. You
There was
didn't
a
really
pipe
miss anything.
there was a pipe that exploded, and there was gas in it, and we just got really high on the gas. We needed to catch a buzz. Blah 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 blah.
How do
Here
you
we
feel?
are.
For some reason, we're here.
Did I?
And we had a
sleep
terrible
well?
nightmare.
The day is only starting. It's fine.
Okay, let's do some talking,
How's our future?
some conversating all over
Dr.
again.
Fuller has a
Conversing,
report on
baby.
Conversing,
disappearance of the floor.
conversating.
That'll come soon.
Bradley?
Who else would it be?
Mr. Pierce, are you all right? You look like you saw a ghost.
There are things I can't explain.
Tell us. What happened?
Show us. Never mind, I shouldn't say that. It's too early for this. Let's talk to Bradley. Did you see Charles was alive?
What I'm sure of now is that the Hawkins case isn't just an accident.
And what brings you to that conclusion?
All right.
The fact
So
that
that
Charles
other video
Hawkins
is
survived
now
the fire.
considered a
I don't
blooper.
understand. Mr. Hawkins
So
was
we will
the
keep
parent.
it.
That's what he would have.
But don't expect anything good out of it.
I
If you
have a
guys
hard
wanted
time
to see
believing you.
that little clip in between, you can
were
watch it
there,
in the little
Brad.
12-minute
You
video
even
before
opened
this.
fire on him.
Was it really only 12 minutes?
I'd remember that.
Wow.
Why would he fake his own death? Do you think he covered up his wife's murder?
Exactly.
That's possible.
Seems hard to swallow. Don't you have anything more concrete, Pierce?
No. I do. You should be dead, but it won't let me. So,
I heard you talking earlier.
Why am I not surprised?
I get the impression you two don't get along.
Intrusive and not very clever. Anyway, let's get back to the business at hand.
Bradley, what do you remember?
I don't understand your question.
The night we went into the Hawkins mansion, you don't seem to remember the tunnels and what occurred there.
No memory of going down any tunnel. No, we were in the manor then.
Then what?
The rest is quite blurry. I don't recall how I came back home.
And then?
I went to visit you at the hospital and called on Marie's help to get you released.
And you don't remember the events of the tunnel?
I don't. Let's talk about something else.
you're not the same man anymore. Talk to her again. Did you find
Given the
Riverside, huh?
energy he pours into Riverside, I presume it was Fuller's creation.
His father's, to be correct. He was a surgeon on board the Scylla. He founded the hospital in 1904 with funds from the Hawkins family before he died and his son Thomas Fuller took over.
Two families inextricably linked.
Most island families are that way. Captain Fitzroy's father was also a seaman aboard the Scylla.
Powerful families dominating everything.
Yes, and as you could tell, Dr. Fuller is like some crazed emperor.
He wouldn't be happy if he knew we were snooping around.
I know the risks. I don't fear him. Do you wish to know anything else?
That's right. You tell Susan. Susan?
Dr. Fuller seems to be leaving a trail of corpses. Not to mention those strange machines, chains, and tools of all kind.
Yes. I've been telling you that Fuller uses his patients as guinea pigs.
What I saw was more akin to torture than medicine.
Do you even hear what you're saying? Dr. Fuller is highly respected.
It's the truth, Ethan. And I'll prove it to you. I'm listening, Mr. Pierce.
I found a file bearing Sarah Hawkins' name in the
What
Institute's
are we gonna be
basement.
investigator?
It makes sense. A
Why can't we
powerful
just, like-
family like the Hawkins had the means to hide such a disgrace.
Call-
That's what I think.
But everyone knows the Fullers have been taking care of the
beefing up
Hawkins
our-
for at least a generation. And all were aware
We
of
need to
Mrs.
beef up
Hawkins'
our
fragility.
occultism.
Perhaps, but no
And
one
our
would allow
medical-
a psychiatric internment.
From what I read in the file, Fuller used her as a subject of his experiments.
Francis Sanders and Sarah Hawkins, subjects of Dr. Fuller. Why those two?
I have flashbacks. They haunt me.
His face. It's like flashbacks.
God.
Dr. Fuller
Really?
and a nurse. Blood everywhere. My legs.
You saw that in my teeth?
I couldn't
Like,
bear
why are
it.
you
I
looking
was
at me like
screaming.
that?
He's got a
They
lazy.
injected me with something.
One eye's staring at you, but the other one's like staring
It's
up.
so
I woke up at the
concerned.
institute. Bradley was there.
And how you scared us. You seemed demented.
You likely woke up during the anesthesia. No wonder those memories haunt you. What in God's name were they doing to you?
What happened afterwards?
When I woke up the second time, I was in a padded cell. That's where you found me, Doctor. After you released me, I got a good look at what's in store for the patients of the Riverside Institute. Hallucinogenic gas pumped into the cells. An infernal machine. Horrific medical experiments.
Impossible. Dr. Fuller would never do such a thing.
Oh, he would.
You should believe it, Ethan. What Mr. Pierce saw is precisely what I've been trying to prove. Did you discover anything else?
I met a Francis Sanders. Do you know him?
Of course, he's a patient. Or was. I haven't seen him since Dr. Fuller had him transferred to the basement.
He knew Sarah Hawkins. And that's what killed him.
What? How did he die?
You twisted
sure I
into a
can
ball.
He
Tell
exploded.
me how Mr. Sanders died.
A sort of circumstances. No, I'm gonna go.
Yeah,
See
Shambler.
what? But something was there with us.
Of what do you speak?
Sanders said it was Sarah Hawkins' visitor. He spoke of it like a living being.
Sarah Hawkins? Have I missed something here? This makes no sense. I don't see how it can help crack the Hawkins case.
You really think she's involved? How could she have murdered Mr. Sanders?
Francis Sanders mentioned Mrs. Hawkins just before dying. It's no coincidence.
You know, Francis Sanders was a well-known art collector. I guess he can still pay a visit to his wife, Irene Sanders.
An art collector, you say? That's probably how they met.
If you plan on having
Well,
dinner at the Sanders
yeah.
household, please spare the
What is
widow
going
the
on
tale
with
of her
this
late
camera?
husband's suffering.
I don't agree. She deserves the truth.
But that truth may be biased. We don't know the bottom of it.
Let's stay prudent, maybe? I don't know, how about better to confront the truth
You're right.
if it's a biased truth?
Without a plausible explanation for what I saw, let's not jump to conclusions.
That seems wise indeed.
Very well. I'll go to see Francis's widow. Perhaps I'll find a link between her husband's death and Sarah Hawkins.
Don't end up in the hospital this time.
I'll do
Ooh,
my
character into discovery thingy. You wanna read it?
Okay, consult diary.
I finally reached the stairs that lead to the first floor of the Riverside Institute. But on the way, I inhaled some gas that was leaking from a damaged pipe and I passed out. I remember Bradley. Alive? Really? Who was talking to me? And I came to in the Hawkins mansion. I must understand what I'm doing here and what happens next.
Oh, sorry.
The Sanders and Sarah Hawkins were close. It's undeniable. The widow didn't tell me everything, but her house speaks for her. Everything began with Francis Sanders' obsession with the Shambler, an exceptional painting in more ways than one. In theory, Francis Sanders was a renowned art collector. I must question his widow, Irene Sanders, to know more about his links with Sarah Hawkins and to discover the identity of the visitor he talked about before he died.
Cool.
Okay, so we do have some points.
Let's do it!
We can't do either the ones we really, really need. So let's try to do this, maybe, so we can find more things, like occultism and medicine, right? Right.
Doesn't matter, yeah. Works.
We're so close to finding all the secrets. This is where I forget options. Guess I want to save it that way. Dark Water. These are the characters we found.
Ooh, new one. So let's look at Francis. So left one.
Oh, these are all.
Stop.
These are all people we know, though.
Yeah, but it goes over it. Francis knew Sarah Hawkins so well that accused her of being the source of his suffering. The man gouged his eyes out with his own hands and smeared the walls of his cell with esoteric symbols. He seemed to be obsessed with the Shambler linked to Sarah Hawkins. Susan Hawkins. He died before my eyes in circumstances that I cannot explain.
I got some clues. I guess we got no clues. That's it.
Okay.
I mean, there's a lot of exclamation points.
Oh,
but
L2 and R2.
these are just like throughout the chapters, everything that like we've discovered along the way of being like,
Medical
oh, this
record
is
of Francis.
Let's read his medical record. According to his record, the patient seems to be suffering from psychosis. Okay, we
he got
know
his
that.
own eyes out.
Was entered fits insanity while okay. And what's this next one?
Down below.
Yeah. A document attesting to the fact that Irene Sanders, wife of Francis Sanders, had her husband interned after he had shown grave signs of madness.
Okay. So maybe we can find out what led to the madness? And it's probably, if I would guess, it would probably be just because he knew Susan.
It really
Hawkins.
is, just because everyone knows Susan. It's the Susan Hawkins family.
It is. It's the Susans.
All the Susans.
It's always the Susans.
It's all their faults.
Okay.
These are just little things we've seen along the way. So yes, we're just gonna...
Yeah. Let's move on. Yeah, let's go. Let's go do stuff.
The only thing is I don't know... So talk to Sanders' widow. How do I get out of this place?
I think just go to the door.
This door?
Yeah. Go right
Get me out of here! Leave. There's probably stuff in that house that I just
Pierce,
left
Colden,
behind.
and Bradley decided to team up to solve the Sarah Hawkins case. They have a new trial to follow. Francis Sanders, an art collector of a friend and painter, who died right in front of Pierce. The detective goes to his house in order to speak to his widow about the Shambler that the unfortunate man mentioned before he died. Everyone does die. That is correct.
Susan, and
and
Susan.
They all die.
All die. They die by Susan. Just in case you didn't know.
I'm gonna do it all for Lacutha.
All for Lacutha. All hail Lacutha.
Kill yourself for Lacutha.
Oh my god.
That's so dark.
No.
I'm just
What can I do for you,
that.
sir?
Mrs. Sanders,
Oh, here we go.
I'm a private detective. We must talk about your husband and his ties to Sarah Hawkins. Can I come in?
You may. However, before we go any further, please know that my husband died yesterday.
That is precisely what brings me in.
Well, well.
It's that Susan cat lady.
You know each other.
We met briefly. Time enough to iron out a few matters. The main thing is that we understood one another. The brave detective has a talent for sticking his nose into my business.
I bump into her every time I'm investigating someone's death.
It's a small island, detective. My island.
Oh, it's
It's
the
better that
island
it's
of
you
Susans.
bumping
It
into
doesn't
me.
belong to you,
You're
Susan.
investigating Francis' death. Why? Who hired you?
I spoke to Francis before he died. His story suggests a link to a case I'm working on.
Well, since this business has got nothing to do with me, I'll be in your husband's office, Irene. We'll carry on later.
Very well, Miss Baker. This way, Mr. Pierce. And do make yourself comfortable. It would seem that you have much to tell me.
I do have a lot to tell you.
So,
I'm pretty sure I got herpes from
May
your
I
dog.
inquire as to when you had the opportunity to talk to my husband?
Ew.
Yesterday, I met him at the hospital.
the
He
dog?
spoke to me about Sarah Hawkins.
Oh, of course he spoke to you about her.
The dog.
That's all he talked about. Sarah Hawkins and her paintings. Please forgive my tone. The fact is that I have not been allowed to see him since he was interned. You, on the other hand, a perfect stranger,
Dog. That's
were able to see him and even talk with him the day he died. How was he?
He was
Were you
terrible.
present when he had this attack?
Bad.
What happened?
So, have you ever seen pretzels? It was like that, thrown at a wall first.
Yeah. He died screaming right before.
You ever see somebody hold a stick in their hands and break it with their thumb? That's what happened to his head.
You're taking it quite well. I was no longer. So should I like? Should I just be like, "This shit happened, bro," or should
He
I
didn't
be like,
scream, though. I do remember that. He didn't scream at all,
think he's-
so don't lie to her.
"No"? So then I was no longer there when it happened.
I just changed the subject.
I mean,
You're taking this quite well. Just change it.
I expected to find you more grief-stricken than this by the death of your husband.
I do not like the tone of your allusion, sir. I had long months to weep every tear in my body, and to accept, if not my fate, at least that of my husband. And so I'm sorry to disappoint you if you're expecting more
what about the
hysteria
fate of the little
and
fox
grieving
on your
widow of
shoulders
my
there,
voice.
huh?
Rest assured,
Killer.
however, my anger is real. I need to understand. How could this happen? In a reputed institute?
She just pushed him off
Yeah,
that
take-
chair.
Right
Teddy
before
was
your
trying to take his
eyes.
spot.
Did you not do anything to help him?
I share your grief, but I had nothing to do with it. The true culprit is Fuller. It wasn't me.
Oh no,
who-
don't, because that turns it on her. I do the top one.
Yeah.
Mrs. Sanders, I understand your grief, and I extend my deepest condolences to you. But I had nothing to do with the death of your husband. I've just arrived on Darkwater. I'm investigating the death of the Hawkins family.
The death of the Hawkins family? You mean it was not an accident?
I didn't say the
This accursed
murder.
island knows only tragedy after tragedy. You too would be advised to flee it like the plague. Oh, I'm tired, Mr. Pierce. I would be grateful if you could tell me what you expect of me, and then leave.
Okay, alright.
How do you know Sarah Hawkins? What is Kat doing here? Did he speak of the Shambler?
Kinda
Your
like that
husband
one.
talked to you about Sarah Hawkins' visitor. A shambler, to use his precise terms.
Well, you can imagine that's all he talked about. It's exhibited at the center of the gallery. No better place for the painting that endowed him with the privilege of such a shameful and miserable end to his life.
Hold on. The Shambler is a painting by Sarah Hawkins.
By
Who
Susan?
else to paint such horrors? Take a look for yourself,
I will take a look
if
at
you
it.
feel so
Yeah, well,
inclined.
that's what we were hoping for.
It is my only lead at this stage. I suppose I have nothing to lose.
Then you have paid no heed. For my part, I refuse
no
to
heed.
set foot in that
Pay a
gallery
dime.
again. But if you're so eager to see it,
Yeah, show me.
Thank you, Mrs. Sanders.
Show me
be
exactly how
long.
your husband got herpes from a dog.
Oh my gosh. Why does he have to have herpes?
I don't
From
know.
a dog.
I don't. He's a girl. Ooh, push the buttons. Oh, if maybe it unlocks something if you like play it in a certain order.
Let's go investigate.
Did it open
Let's
up?
go touch everything. Can I touch this?
The day the Shambler
A
came into the
photograph of Sarah
Sanders'
Hawkins
lives.
next to the Sanders. It must be close. So it's more than just like. It's got to be more than just like. I like her artwork. It's more like I know her, and
Oh, okay.
oh,
Okay.
oh, you're in
So
your
I'm investigating stuff. Like, look at this cup of
empty tea.
empty tea.
Francis Sanders
Like,
and
has
Sarah
anybody
Hawkins were
washed this in a
close.
while?
Friends,
Yeah,
even?
they had to be close.
A house of artists.
All right,
Okay.
guys. Put in the comments whether or not you thought that Mr. Francis here was having an affair with
Ooh.
Sarah Hawkins.
Ooh.
Xander's
Let us know in the
accession
comments what you
register.
think.
He wrote beside the Shambler.
Were they
Finally.
screwing behind?
What did
his
Sarah Hawkins
or
fear so
her
much
house,
that she didn't want to
his
sell
wife's
it
back?
So she didn't actually want to sell the painting. He wants it. He's like, give me the Shambler.
He's probably like obsessed with her.
Give it to me. Look at those little hands. You see that? That's some.
Yeah, he's.
Give it to me hands.
Yeah, he wants it.
Oh, I want to go through here, but I guess not. Okay, what else is there to discover
Can you look?
in this room?
Is there a piano?
He finally won. Was Sanders aware of his imminent doom?
No, but he sure as hell welcomed it. They look all
She
distraught.
first refused to sell the painting. How did that make her feel?
Probably angry.
She despises Sarah Hawkins, but it's the painting she truly hates. Why?
Because it made him go mad. Ooh, occultism. Give it to me.
Ow. Why oh shit.
Nice.
You shouldn't have looked at it.
Let's go look at it.
I need to see it.
You might not want to look at
I'm
it.
gonna go look at
If
it.
you're gonna look at it, it's gonna make you rip your eyes out.
I'm gonna go rip my eyes out. It's happening. Just you wait. It's what I've always wanted.
It's terrifying.
Well, what's in this door?
What's in the box?
The door's locked.
What's in the box?
I don't think I can open the box. It was just shiny because of that reflection
Oh.
of light.
I see. I understand now. Look at these other paintings on the walls, though. Like, that is beautiful.
That is pretty cool. That is.
That one.
Oh, I love this one.
What
Whoa!
the fudge?
That was her face.
Yeah, it was like shifting.
Ah.
Is that our imagination, or did you guys see that?
Let's
too?
see what this cylinder
Leave a
has to
comment.
say once it's inserted in the
lonely.
phonograph.
An audio recording that Francis Sanders left for his wife Irene. Okay, might want to listen to that. New item obtained. The Francis Sanders cylinder. Oh, look at the paintings.
I did.
I feel like if one
She has
shifted,
a very interesting taste in paintings. I like this one.
I'd put that up in my
I
place.
put that up in my place.
What about this one?
Eh,
Yeah, it's a little
some
bland.
like ocean stuff.
I'm really curious about the paintings because, like, they really do change.
A strange Amerindian pendant.
Okay.
I don't know what it's for. It's a book, The
Ooh.
Whale and the Cod.
Okay.
A Brief History of Darkwater by Susan Greenmouth. It's focused on something.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I could use one of
More
those.
sleeping pills.
Knock you out. Jack of all trades. Maybe this is history.
For months, Sarah Hawkins refused to part with her painting. To
I can only
finally
sing
give
that
it away
much,
for
otherwise I
nothing.
might get sued.
I beg you to give
yeah.
up all your hopes
Go
of
for
ever owning this accursed painting. If our friendship has any meaning for you, please spare me the weight of guilt. I cannot be the architect of your fall. I beg you, my dear friend, forget the Shambler. Your friend, Susan Hawkins.
So she tried to save him before he ripped his friggin' eyes out.
Another volume of the Reverend's wife's diary.
It spends some time on Reverend Wickwood's community. His wife expresses her worries about the strange dreams that the Reverend's congregation are having since their arrival on the island. Some members of the community, her husband included, began to call themselves Susan and speak of their vision as a messenger sent by Good. She is scared that they will suffer the same fate as the lost tribe.
Susan.
Susan.
Am I strong enough? I'm strong enough.
Oh, you did it.
Mine.
You go quee. A quee.
Should I go talk to you, or should I go like figure
I
out
don't
what
know.
opens? Well, no. Okay, so let's touch this first.
Would you read the book?
Let's read the book.
It's a kind of encyclopedia of monstrous and unknown creatures. I'm beginning to believe that they exist.
It's some occult shit right here.
Hell yeah.
Ah.
Whoa! Like a slap in the face.
Ooh, secrets. My medicine went up. Yay! Let's talk to you,
That's
Susan.
twice you've stepped on my toes, Detective. Try not to
it's
make a habit of it.
I've got a lot of bad habits.
I've got a lot
Some
of
can be
bad
more
habits.
fatal than others.
Oh.
Like smoking,
What have you
drinking
come
too
looking
much
for in
coffee,
this gallery?
drinking alcohol, and breathing in gases. Those
What
are
have
all
you-
of my bad habits. Oh, I also pick my nose.
I've got to verify the
painting
paintings
by
for the
Sarah
buyer.
Hawkins.
Another painting by
I'm
Sarah
not here
Hawkins.
to create problems for you. I've got to verify the paintings for a buyer. No, don't lie. Don't say it's none of your business because it's too rude. I do that one.
I'm not here to create problems for you. 'Cause
I'm
it
not
keeps you
here to
neutral.
cause trouble, if that's what's worrying you.
Worry me? Don't overestimate yourself. If the last beating wasn't enough for you, I can always give it another go. But as long as you keep out of my way, you're free to carry
Susan,
on with your
I
visit.
might be into it.
And you, what are you doing here?
And you? What brings you to the Sanders home?
I'm here on business. Irene asked me to liquidate all these paintings. She doesn't intend to hang around here for long.
Why you?
Believe it or not, there aren't many collectors on Darkwater. It needs someone with a network and a means of transport to the mainland. A choice that comes down to Fitzroy and me. And I'm far more pleasant, wouldn't you say?
No, you're ugly, and I'm pretty sure that you
Bye.
want to kill me.
Bye, Susan.
Don't look at her butt. Rude. You're only supposed to do that when she's looking. Alright. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Oh.
What's all the stuff's in here? What's that? Tablets? Creepy tablets?
Yeah, they're like he collects. It looks like he collects like more than just art.
Creepy crap.
Like,
Really?
look how
Oh
much should
my
he pay for
gosh.
this? This is awesome.
And his wife was worried about the painting?
Damn.
Like, wow. Knives.
Hmm.
For sacrifices. It's probably around the time. Oh, there's more stuff you can look at in those cases too, like behind you and on your right. Yeah. See. You can,
These artifacts date from pre-Columbian times.
Uh-oh. I don't want to look at it.
The man transformed an entire wing of his manor into an art gallery.
Nice art gallery, bro.
hey, I mean, I really just want to see another one of these paintings change.
I know. I'm like looking at all the paintings.
Because that was so creepy, like, when it did it before.
There's something about all this. Why is it having me look?
At each of these, yeah.
Why was he so interested in old weapons?
Sacrificial shit.
This weapon looks really nice.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so some of them are highlighted, some of them are not, which means I think it's asking me that I have to choose. Like something's gonna happen. Why? Like, hold
It's
on.
not letting you. It's not letting you look.
No,
Weird. Maybe come at it from the side. No.
no.
Huh.
Okay, so there's
This game
a
does
certain
have a
amount
little
of
bit of
weapons
glitches in
around.
here.
That one doesn't work. This one does.
Okay. Ooh, what's on the table there? Yeah.
Ooh, some oil.
Oh.
Oh!
Oh, you might have to hide from some Betty Boos.
Oh no! I don't
Oh,
want
it's
to hide
like-
from this. Some stuff is about to go down.
Yeah.
Because that's the painting right there, and I don't want to look at it yet. So there's.
Oh, you know what's messed up?
What?
Oh my gosh, if that's the painting, I've seen that painting like 6 times on the other walls.
That painting?
Yeah, that one. The one that's directly in front. Don't look at it. Look at other ones. Okay, look, go into this room.
We started off in this room.
Okay, now look around.
No, hold
and
on.
Look at the
I'm
painting.
afraid-
There definitely is that painting that reoccurs. Like right there.
That's not the same painting.
No, it's not. You're
It's
right.
super cool though.
That is really cool. Just a random screaming mouth at the bottom. Okay.
So there's one here and then 2 in that room.
Okay.
We have and then this one looks really interesting.
swear
I
I've
say
seen
this
those
looks like
things.
some Cthulhu shiz, just because
Oh yeah,
it's
the
got like some little
tentacles?
tentacle-y stuff,
Yeah, coming
right?
off the weapon. Yeah, totally.
And then if not that one, then how does? Oh, that's how you crouch. Oh. Oh, for oh shiz, I gotta crouch.
I swear I've seen that painting on other walls.
And
Maybe
this
I'm
one.
just-
This one also looks kind of
Yeah.
like it's some Lacutha sort of knife. This one, I think there's a reason it won't let me do anything with it. This just looks like a normal knife. They're kind of cool, but I'm like afraid of like doing this
Go up
and
to
then
the painting.
what if
the painting keeps... I feel like the paintings keep changing, though. I could be completely wrong
There's
on that.
something I'm missing.
I might just go back and rewatch these videos.
No, we're
or
missing.
This video and see if they are changing.
See if they're changing. Because that one's still the same.
No, that one's still. Yeah, that one's still the same.
Right, I'm gonna like sneak. Ooh. Let's play this. We didn't get a chance. I don't want to start anything, and I'm like afraid I'm gonna miss something.
Irene, I made a mistake. I fear that it might be too late for me. Nobody should enter, except to burn everything. I never had the courage. Pay somebody to do it. He's inside my head. I see him.
You see him?
Behind my eyelids. Each time I shut my eyes.
Nice.
I can't take anymore.
Oh.
I can't hold him back. Forgive me.
You okay?
Accursed gallery. Those accursed paintings, that accursed Sarah.
Okay.
Sarah's not the problem, man. Unless he was sleeping with her. No, because then it's still Francis that's the problem. Sarah tried to save Francis.
I guess we're just going straight for it because I think I've looked at everything.
Yeah, I think it's time to go.
What about this painting that's all off?
Off kilter? Off tilt?
Off tilt?
Off
Tiltness?
kilt?
Can I ask you any more questions? Can I?
What's in the drawer first?
I'd already
Oh,
read.
you already
Yeah.
did, yeah, okay.
Maybe
Not now, sweetheart. I'd like to read this without some snoop looking over my
Hey,
shoulder.
don't be so cocky.
I won't look
We ain't
over your
together.
shoulder. Don't worry about it. Okay.
Alright, time to go examine the shambler.
I'm terrified.
You should be.
What if we die? We're gonna die.
Definitely.
It's gonna make us rip out our eyeballs. Oh, I don't like this because there's oil all over the place.
Here we go.
Yeah. Anyway.
Oh, it's on. Oh, he's gonna fall into the painting, dude. It's gonna grab him.
Oh, hell no. Oh, it's coming out of the painting.
Run and hide, right? Beautiful.
Hello. Oh, Susan. Susan. Oh, that's creepy.
Little neck flapper.
It should be drooling on him right now. He pooped himself.
What the hell was that?
There. It's right there. It sees you. It sees you. Why are you running towards it?
Because it already knows I'm here. How does one run? Because no one runs.
Down.
Nope.
Ooh, right inside your... Nice.
So it wants me to grab a knife though. Wow. I totally just like sucked at that. I should have went I was like, oh.
I don't know why you ran towards it.
Don't ask me why I ran towards it.
Yeah, hold the skip.
Okay. I wasn't expecting that.
What
I wasn't
the hell
expecting
was
him to
that?
be like right there. And I was like, well, he's already seen me. Let's just run for it.
Go in that... Yeah, left. There's gotta be something in that room behind you. Yeah, in there, I think. Find a knife that'll get the baddie boy. Don't hide in the closet, yeah. Get a knife first.
I'm telling you.
Do you have to get the knife that's over there? Oh, there he is.
I'm scared. I'm so scared. I can't be in here for that long.
Get a knife.
Lacutha knife. Your Lacutha knife.
Down. Did it?
How does one
This
attack?
dagger looks different.
It does? Oh my god!
Right there.
How does one attack you? Well, I think I grabbed a good thing, but I don't know how to attack. It's been so long since I've played this game that I don't know what is what. Controls. Doesn't tell me. Okay.
Shoot, so R2 is to attack?
R2 would be to attack, or X to interact, because X is shoot.
It looks like they're both shoot.
So yeah, let's just do R2.
Yeah. Okay.
Again, that's my fault. And how long it's been since I played this?
3 months?
3 months. Since Halloween, pretty much. Because we played the last one during Halloween.
Yeah. I'd get a knife first.
No, I think that was the right one. Because he said this one looks different from the rest.
Yeah.
I'm going for it. Because I think it's one of the ones that looks like a Lacutha one, and there was only 2. So...
This dagger looks different.
Is it R2?
I stabbed him.
I think you need to get in the closet. Honestly.
Why do you think I need to get in the closet?
Because every time you run up to him, he stabs you.
But how do I stab him? Do I stab the painting?
Ooh. Someone's thinking outside of the closet.
Damn it. Okay. I want that sword, though. This is the one I want. I swear it is.
What the hell was that?
Knife, yes. Go, 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 go. Run with your little crouch. Wiggle that butt. Come on. Get in there. I want the painting, don't I? If I can't stab him, I can stab the painting.
You might fall into the painting, though, when you do it.
That'd be kind of awesome. Like, I kind of hope that's
Down.
the case.
This dagger
Yeah, go.
looks different.
Oh, yeah.
I'm in! Don't notice me!
Oh, stab him.
I tried.
Oh.
He noticed me instantly. I just not winning against this. Maybe I should hide in the closet, then go back. Do you want to try?
No, go for it. I think you got this.
Oh, this is terrible. This is just dying over and over.
What the hell was that?
You know exactly what the hell
You
that
gotta
was.
figure out what to do, though.
I'm gonna go mad in here, though. Like, I shouldn't be in here for too long. Like, how do I know what the good point is of being in here? Oh, I'm so terrified. This is it. This is it.
Oh, he's
Oh
right behind
my
you.
god. No!
Yeah, he's gonna get you. He's gonna get you.
He lost me.
Now go back for the knife. Oh, there he is. There he is.
Oh my god. Leave me alone!
Go get the knife.
Leave me alone!
This dagger looks different.
I don't even know how to use my lantern anymore. I know we have one. Oh, there he is. Look at him go. Bye! Bye, Susan! I messed up. I'm gonna go stab the painting. If this doesn't work, I don't know what to do anymore. I did it. It worked. F him. F Susan. He's dying. I had to go stab the painting. That sucks. I should be able to stab him. Let me fight him.
Oh, he's gonna pull you in.
I almost stabbed my hand. I was tripping balls, Susan.
You sure you won't be needing that hand? You're losing it, Detective. At this rate, you're right. The bottle will get you before I do.
Oh, that's right. I should go take a drink.
You didn't see anything.
I saw you within an inch of putting a dagger through your forearm. Did I miss something more interesting?
Yes. I was attacked by a creature. The painting is cursed. Damn it, I want more occultism. No, I just drank a bit too much. No,
I was attacked by a creature. I pushed it back, I think.
I think so too.
You didn't hear anything you knew about the monster? You must have noticed...
The state of my arm.
You knew. You knew about the beast.
What are you talking about? Think yourself lucky that I saved your hand, even if it was to save my goods.
You mean me?
Don't flatter yourself, sweetheart. I'm talking about the contents of this gallery. And by the way, where do you think you're going with that dagger?
I need it.
It saved my life. It's an extraordinary dagger.
You should talk to Algernon Drake. He's an antique dealer here on Darkwater. He'll tell you all about it. From what I saw in the ledgers, it was him who sold it to Sanders.
This symbol on the dagger, it was all over Sanders' cell. It's what protected him. It's what protected me, too. If Hawkins was trying to get rid of this shambler, she might have made contact with Drake. This antique dealer has a good knowledge of the occult. I have nothing to lose by meeting him.
You've got your spunk back. Go where you want. I'm staying here to talk business with Irene.
Does she think we're crazy?
Probably. Is that supposed to be her?
Yeah.
Wow. Like wearing the exact same clothes as her?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like on that day? That's so weird.
It is. She just likes to
Like, you
constantly...
hate that painting so much. Why are you wearing the same outfit?
No, she hates the Shambler painting.
Yeah.
She probably likes that painting. She probably loves it so much that she tries to strive to look that way every single day. She's off by one hair. End of the world.
End of the world.
Oh.
Oh, that's not good. It's like somebody broke in.
What's Bray do?
I don't think we have to.
Let's
Just open the door and walk in.
No, we have to smash another window. Okay.
Where's the bookseller? Freud's The Interpretation of Dreams. It's the work that laid the foundations of psychoanalysis at the beginning of this century.
Yep.
Okay, how do we bring up Lantern again?
Up.
Oh, up,
On the
left,
D-pad,
oh,
yeah.
right. It's right.
Okay.
Just makes me flip between the two of these.
Another volume of the Reverend's wife's diary.
Pastor declared himself to the prophet. He renounced God and worshipped a strange pagan entity with a monstrous appearance. His wife tried to reason with her husband, but in vain. He was convinced that he must listen to the voice in his head because it holds the truth.
Creepy.
Super fun.
It's probably Lacutha.
Could be. Could be Mom.
Spaghetti monster.
Yeah.
A Puritan colony led by Reverend John Wyackwood settled on the island during the 17th century. They named the island Darkwater because of the dark shades of sea. They believed it was because of the peculiar color of the rocks surrounding the island. They erected the first building, among which were the Hawkins Manor, the church, and the cemetery. The rare documents and handwritten notes they left spoke of nightmares and deviant behaviors, like sodomy. They disappeared at the beginning of the 18th century, probably because of sodomy.
That's beautiful. Zigzagging back and forth until I see something below. That's how you become the best.
The Book of Zion is the
investigator.
foundational work behind Helena Blavatsky's Theosophical movement. Its followers place truth on the same footing as a religion.
Okay, some more occultism. More medicine. Yep. Makes sense. Anything hiding behind here? Hold on. Did I check all these rooms? All these rooms? There's more rooms.
There's one.
More dark. I'm sorry, just more Darkwater history. Why it's called Darkwater.
Talk about whales.
Talk about whales. More Darkwater. We know what
Are those
happened.
babies on the wall? Behind you? Behind you? To the right? It is babies, I think.
They're like.
Or balled up people.
They're like balled up. I mean, they could be, but I.
I think it's supposed to be babies, but they just look like children that are put into a circle.
Okay, nothing. Oh, it's they keep going for oil. More oil.
What happened here?
Oh,
Let's start over. Where did they break in from?
of
Blood.
course.
Seems like amateur work.
Okay.
Someone tall left his footprint. A man, probably.
Someone tall.
A man, probably.
Whoa. That scared me.
I didn't mean to.
I was like, boo.
Ah.
No sign of struggle. If the burglar smashed this jar, it wasn't intentionally. Was he hurt then? What killed all these animals?
Oh, there's like tons of little dead things.
Ew.
What sort of thief leaves his tools at the crime scene?
Tons.
What happened that made the burglar flee before finishing his work? What the? Charles Hawkins? Looks like the symbol rejected Hawkins. What sort of power did Sarah Hawkins' painting possess? Sarah Hawkins helped hide something in this safe. Drake put in a great deal of effort to hide whatever is in here. Everything is linked to the Sarah Hawkins case.
Damn it, Susan. Susan's always
We
causing
never
trouble.
figured out what was going on with that piano.
I don't know. You're right. I thought I figured everything out around. I didn't. Oh. Oh no.
We're gonna have to find some numbers.
Oh, we gotta solve some puzzles. More medical. Okay, so no, I did see him put something
Drake
over
left
here.
instructions on how to find the combination of his safe.
A page seems to be hidden here. It is possible, or it is possible to read. If someone finds these memories, there will be no doubt that I am in serious trouble. My last and only hope is that my body and bones are still in this plane of reality. That's terrifying. I already forgot where I was.
My last and only hope is that my body and bones are still in this plane of reality, in order that they will be recovered and burned. The funeral urn must be given to my dear mother, if she is still of this world. The following message is of capital importance. Whoever reads these lines and demonstrates acuity as sharp as mine can hope to gain access to my most precious possession. It lies within my safe, and the clues to the combination are to be found in 3 cylinders, each hidden where life and study combine in the Greek world. Each cylinder is numbered, even if, as the celebrated author says, order is the pleasure of reason, but disorder is the delight of the imagination. Indeed, despite my preference for organized chaos, I must admit that reason usually prevails in the end. If by chance a person, or should I say, genius, was to match my intellect and find the combination of the safe, I would ask that they deliver its contents into the safekeeping of my friend and colleague, Professor Armitage of Miskatonic University. The content of this safe is not only a vast digest of knowledge, but also a weapon that is far too dangerous for it to fall into the wrong hands. I hope that you will be able to appreciate the danger that this represents, and that you will act accordingly. In any event, I will neither be there to guide you, nor to suffer from your actions.
Okay, so each cylinder is numbered. Okay, no, we need... So each cylinder is numbered. We need to find the cylinders. But the answer lies in... Clues combinations can be found in 3 cylinders, each hidden where life and study combined in Greek world.
Is everyone on this island taking sleeping pills?
More for me then.
What link did he find between Charles Hawkins and an old amulet?
This key that bears the Elder Sign is the only one able to protect your psyche. It is in the form of a cylindric medallion hanging at the end of a heavy chain. Hundreds of years ago, the star and the branch, whose purpose is to push back the force of the great old ones, were engraved in its center. Everything points to it being Charles Hawkins.
The toy from its last owner.
I'm sorry, I can't read it from here.
An Egyptian antique dealer, in press cuttings that mention the misdemeanor, the date of the robbery coincide with the last of the Hawkins trips to Cairo. It remains to be seen whether he knows of the true purposes of the artifact. Try to find it.
Okay, so that's like the same symbol that's on here, protecting it. Oh my god, there's so many more books now.
Arkham editions. Never heard of them.
King Solomon.
How many volumes are there in this collection?
Arthur.
Another volume by Arkham Editions.
Key of Solomon.
Arkham Editions?
Arkham Editions.
Never heard of them. How many volumes are there in
There's
this
a lot.
collection?
I'm looking
Another
for
volume by Arkham Editions.
Maybe. Maybe they're all Arkham, and maybe I'm just like scanning
Arkham
through these way too
Editions.
quickly.
Never heard of them.
There's a lot of books, though.
Okay, so it's not in this room.
There's totally a goblet back there. Yes, you would read the book?
What does this strange book contain? This book contains unholy knowledge.
Hey, look, it's a Chandler.
Yeah. That's the thing that you just went up against.
That's pretty cool. We have more occult in our faces. Oh,
Cylinders that Drake tried to hide.
Yeah, there's
We
this
should
three
perhaps
guys.
listen to them.
well.
So now you gotta go put them into the, put them into something, maybe? One of those little record player, yeah. Let's do the first one.
And these red rocks, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets.
What's the next one?
I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers.
Okay.
I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows.
So the
We
chessboard.
shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny.
What's the next one?
Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seemed particularly relevant to my research.
Volume
I
9.
never tire of browsing through them.
Volume 9, chessboard. I don't know what
These
this
red
is.
rocks, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not
I
protect
think
me
I know
from
what
its
it is.
Grail.
It's the Grail. Okay.
Yeah, we just
And
saw
I do
that.
Okay.
confess it.
So here's the
There's the
chessboard.
The Queen has little protection.
Okay.
So go to the Grail.
The Chalice of Knowledge.
Red stones. 1, 2.
Do the rubies and sapphires make up a specific motif?
It seems to be made of gold. Blah blah blah. Okay. I don't know. 1, 2. Okay, hold on. I just need to count how many are on here. Right? He said the red rubies.
So how many red rubies are there?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5.
That's
5
a
red
6.
rubies. Okay, so the chessboard. What about the chessboard? Maybe I need to re-listen to these.
I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their
How many
dark
people are
souls.
left standing?
I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows.
Okay.
We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny.
So 5. So 5
So
for
two-
red.
There's only... It's either 4
4
or
is 3.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3. And then, what was the other one? The Books of Arkham, or Volume 9.
I don't think it's including the Queen.
What
So
did
the second
Drake say
number
about
is
this
3.
collection? Drake talked about a particular...
3.
So these are the volumes that Drake was talking about
This is
in his
1.
message. What did Drake say
This is
about his
2.
collection? Drake talked about a particular volume.
7.
So these are the volumes that Drake
12.
was talking about in his... What did Drake say about this collection?
That's 8.
Drake talked about a particular volume. So these are the volumes that Drake was talking about in his
Would that be
message.
9? Volume IX. 18?
I have no idea. I'm not great with Roman numerals.
It's been a while.
Maybe it's the book that was sitting in the box?
Hold on.
Or no, that's where you found all the culty stuff. That one's definitely 3. Second one's 3.
Okay, so first one we had 5. R2.
3.
You sure it was 3?
Yeah.
3?
Mm-hmm.
And then 18? Oh, there's no 18. This is gonna be no fun. You sure it's... You said one in a box?
No, I was wrong.
Or is this...
What did
Test-
Drake say about this collection?
Nightmare lyrics. I would assume this is 9 for 1, and then X. X is 10, and if it's before, then that means it's 9.
Okay, well, that makes sense.
Because none of this else makes sense. None of this
Drake
else.
talked about a particular volume.
That doesn't have a number.
So these are the volumes that Drake was
doesn't
talking
have a
about.
number.
What did Drake say about this
This doesn't have a
collection?
number.
Drake talked
so
about a
quick.
particular
I'm sorry.
volume.
Because it may not be written as a number.
So
it may be
these are
written
the
as a
volumes
word
that Drake
describing
was
the
talking
number.
about in his message.
But this is not...
There's supernatural.
But he asked for number 9. This
Yeah.
is not number 9.
Okay.
Unless he didn't ask for number 9, and I'm wrong.
No, he asked for number 9.
Okay, so then this
What
is
did
9.
Drake say about this collection?
Oh, go find the original. I.W.D. Lawrence's original. Because it's a re-edition.
Okay.
So I'm assuming you have to find the other book that is the re-edition. Or that is not the re-edition, but the original. If it was the original, then you probably have the number on the original. I'm guessing. I don't know.
I don't know either.
It's worth a shot to look for it. It's probably going to be hidden, too. So only a genius is going to find it.
Only a genius.
Wait, what's that?
No. That's just more medical stuff. Just ups my medical.
Yeah. Okay. What else we got?
Nothing. I feel like we already checked all these. I don't see... anything.
Well, you just checked all the walls now, so it's got to be on one of those editions. I was wrong. Go through them again.
What if it's like...
In here somewhere.
Or if it's also sitting in the room with all the other ones. Because we found 2 of the things so far. Right?
Oh, good point. Maybe it's in this room. Wait a minute.
What?
Dresser.
This
Remember
thing?
how he was like peeking around a dresser in the flashback or in the memory? Oh wait, what is the book? Is the book right there?
No, it's...
Oh, no, it's just a
talking about
chest.
this chest.
Okay, but I don't know. I feel like there's got to be something we're missing.
Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seemed particularly relevant to my research. I never tire of browsing through them.
Azaboth? So we're looking for that title.
Azaboth and Other Horrors.
Drake talked about a particular volume.
It's not Azaboth, though.
So these are the volumes that Drake was talking about in his message.
Wait.
I'm
What did
sorry,
Drake
it says
say about this
ISIS, or...
Yeah, I know, but...
But this is not the right number, so 5 is V67, this is 7, this is not 9.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I just don't want to, like, read...
I'm just trying to take my time and
I know.
really look, you know.
I know.
Drake talked about a particular volume.
Key of Solomon.
Okay.
So these are the volumes that Drake was talking
The
about in his
prophecies.
message.
I missed this one.
What did Drake say about this collection?
Still looking for Azaboth, and I don't see it on this one. It's gotta be one of these.
Drake talked about a particular volume.
I know we talked about a particular volume.
I don't think that's...
I'm sorry.
It's alright.
So these are the volumes that Drake was talking
that should
about in
not
his
be.
message.
Oh, it's none of them.
None of a number.
What did Drake say about this
Number 2.
collection?
Number 9 isn't up here, then.
No, look up.
Because Azaboth isn't
Look up number.
there. I'm not gonna look it up.
Roman numerals. Roman numerals. I swear, this is it.
Drake talked about a particular volume.
IX. Oh, so IX.
Which is weird, because that...
So
top
these
left
are the
one is
volumes that
IX.
Drake was talking
That's
about
not-
in his... What did Drake say about
That
this
is
collection?
okay.
Drake talked about a particular
And it
volume.
says Azathoth. It does
Yeah.
say that. Can you move the book around? Wait, 1908. Try 8. 8.
Try 8.
Yeah. 8 is the last one. Did it work?
No.
Okay, 5, 3, 4. So 4.
Okay, what if we've got this all?
X.
I
validate.
did do X to validate. It just keeps backing me out.
Huh.
What if it's 6 and I've been wrong this whole time?
6, 3, and 8. Huh.
There's 3. That has to be 3. This has to be 5. But this one.
1908 and 18 for the last one. Those are all the numbers that were displayed on the book. So try 1, 8. So try 1. Nope. Try 9.
Because it was the 9th book?
I don't know, maybe.
That's the only thing I could think of. Well, I figured it out. Problem solved.
It's so good.
We're terrible. Oh, he's watching us.
It's Lacutha. It's pretty eye.
He just wants some love.
He's trying to hug us.
Oh, hug. Oh. He's trying to give everyone hugs. Look at all those people he's giving hugs to. The book. Alright, we are going to end it here. This has been going on for a really long time. But hopefully we will pick right back up. I don't know if it's going to be today. I don't know if it's going to be another day. It could be 3 months from now. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this wasn't too torturous. I hope this was actually fun.
Yeah, make sure to leave a like, follow, and check out our other channels. And we'll see you soon.
Adios and goodbye.
Okay, goodbye.
Boop. Boop. Boop.